I'm in Shields in Billings, Montana, and if I don't leave here soon, I'm going to be broke between the grilling stuff, the ammo, and the guns. Dude, I'm glad there's not one close to my house. Campground right outside the gate of Yellowstone, the north entrance, right on the Yellowstone River. It's freaking gorgeous. This campground was beautiful, right on the Yellowstone River. As you can see, the water and the rafters, having fun. And you'll see in a minute here, we've got elk walking through the campground. Just a gorgeous resort, RV campground, I should say, not a resort. Not a huge deal, but I think it was like $130 a night, so it wasn't inexpensive for a campground. But it had everything you needed, and as you can see, the wildlife was all over the place, and it was just a nice place to stay outside the gate, the north gate of the Yellowstone entrance. Our RV park or campground was just a short walk across the Yellowstone River to a small town called Gardner, and that's right at the north gate entrance to Yellowstone. Here we are in the Iron Horse Bar and Grill, having a midday beverage and enjoying the sun, and it was just beautiful right on the river. And then we walked through some shops here and did the touristy thing, bought a few things, including some alcohol for the way back to the rig, and someone's got to do the dirty job, so, you know. Anyway, back to the campsite to see all the wild animals. As you can see, they were all over the place. The north gate is really cool, really old, just sort of historical marker. And then we drove up into the visitor center, which is about 5 miles on a twisty road, and they've got animals laying around. It's just a really cool experience to get up there, and then you get into the Mammoth hot springs, and it's just a really neat experience. Highly recommend.
trees. Cut up underneath there to get a little dark. So there'll be a sense of color as well as a recognizable form. Now this recognizable form was very important because Mr. Gordon said, I want everybody to be able to recognize the young.
Ja, cheer them on!